Howdy. Hi, Magpie. Hello, everyone. Wow, boy, this hat looks pretty washed out against this background. But anyway, oh boy, I am pretty excited actually to get started. It's Oblivion. I haven't played this game in, I don't know, like 20 years?
87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for
Maybe
all
15.
these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Man, I forgot about this thing.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Thanks, Captain Picard. Yeah, it's the same guy. Patrick Stewart does the voice of the Emperor for, 5 minutes. Hi, Detective. Yeah, I was trying to think which hat I have is most thematic, and I feel like this one fits in pretty well. No, Winter, I don't know. What gave you that idea? Patrick Stewart's going to be with us the entire game. Okay. Well, we're going Argonian. That has already been decided. Here, oh, right, okay. What, Oh, they didn't even have feathers in this one. Okay. Wait, is nothing an option? No, there's no option for nothing. Gosh, Arconians look really bad in Oblivion. I mean, all the races look really bad in Oblivion, honestly. I think I'm just gonna. Well, no, I don't know. I think maybe the spines actually might be the best looking one. I do like the pupils though. Actually, I'm gonna go with this. I never go really with this style, but let's go with this for once. This looks. I mean, we've got Patrick Stewart doing the voice. This looks like a Gorn, a species from Star Trek, like the old Trek too. Length. Oh, we can change the length. Oh, okay. Well, it's not very exciting. Okay, that's fine. Age. Ooh. Is there not more like? I swear there was more to this. Oh wait, face. There we go. Okay. Gosh, I don't even know what I would try to make the color. Let's change the color a bit. What color should we be? Oof. Oof. Oh my god. Goodness. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it does look a bit like we took I don't know, some error textures and just stretch it over her skin. Seafoam. This is. Listen, if this is the seafoam where you live, you should probably see a doctor if you've been exposed to it. Goodness gracious. It looks like, no, you know what she looks like? She looks like when you go into a car wash and they spray the soap foam on your windows. That's what this color is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, anyway, we're not doing that. Because, I mean, we could, but we're not. What? Gosh. I mean, it's like they just didn't look at lizards. Do not, detective. Don't you put that evil on me. I mean, it's really like they just did not look at any lizards in real life to see, like, what kind of coloration patterns do they get. We're just gonna do whatever. No, please don't. Purple is not over. Gosh, I mean, I don't know. That looks like something. Can we get kind of like a dinosaur-looking face? Oh, that's all color. Oh, wait, right. This is all still color, isn't it? Yeah. Nope. Nope. Shape. I want to see if I can get kind of like a T-Rex mouth shape. Large or small lips? Probably large. Oh, geez, Plague! Thank you for the raid. How'd your art go? I saw you were painting 40k minis, right? How did it go? I hope you well, I don't know, got them painted, and whatever else you do to them. So you need an no. Okay, well, underbite and overbite don't actually do anything. They just okay. I mean, that's looking. I mean, honestly, that's looking better. That's already looking better. Jaw shape. Um. Hello, Raiders. Hello, everyone who came in with Plague. Now that I think probably the ad is over. Uh. Thanks for stopping by. My name's PB, and I play a lot of old games. And right now, I am doing a new playthrough of Oblivion. Which, I mean, I haven't played it on stream, so I'm not sure how to... I guess it's my first time playing it, but, you know, whatever. Jaw, neck, slope. I don't even know what to do with that one. All right, and the eyes. Can we change the pupils or anything? Eyes, small, large. Does not actually seem to change the shape of the eyes whatsoever. Are we using like the exact same sliders they use for the humanoid ones? Yeah, Plague's been streaming for a while. Well, I mean, a little while, at least. Oh my gosh, another raid! Chickens, thank you. I guess. Hold on. When you get past through the ads, Hi, Mystical Mouse. Hi, chickens. I hope your stream went well. Playing First FOAD. I think we talked about that before. I don't remember what it is though. But thank you. You're just in time for hopefully the good stuff to start. Beard. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's another mouth growing here. There's just another like face texture underneath the other textures. that? You can see, like, the lips and everything. Why? Either that or it's a weird... What the heck? Okay. How do we minimize the impact of that? Okay. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I've done about as good as I can. That's what we're going with. Complexion. Why does complexion change the shape of your face? That's not what complexion means. I swear there was a way to change the pupils. Is there not? Okay, whatever. We're done. We're done. This is it. All right, the name. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're makes the face more complex, right? Right, of course. How silly of me. Obviously, that's what that means. Okay, so we're doing a sort of cleric-y build. So, what's a good name for an Argonian cleric? Um, um, Name them not an Argonian, but keeps things alive. That's not bad. Pockets, oh man, pocket some donations is really good. Oh boy. Raid party punching bag. I mean, if I'm the punching bag, then the raid party is not doing their job. Oh gosh, man. I mean, how long can it be? Nobody ever does a job. Listen, I've been tank before, and I've done my job. Just to see. Okay, wow, it can be really long, actually. Ooh. Well, I mean, I've been DPS too, but DPS is easy. Oh gosh. Okay. Spaz. No, we gotta have a real name. Oh man. Keeps things alive might just be it, because that's. I mean, and it fits well with makes things new again. Our previous character. Um. All right, we're just going with that. We're going with that. I like that one. Yeah, I'm sure I want to be an Argonian. Why wouldn't I want to be an Argonian? Yeah, I know how to move. Okay, my settings are all set. Why did I go like launching up there? What the heck? Why can I walk up this wall? Are there subtitles? Heels and deals. Yes, okay. So basically, the only real mod I have is a survival mod. Otherwise, it's just like unofficial patches and stuff. Although, if there's here we go, general subtitles on.
The sounds from the lake, the boats, the gulls, so close. No.
Okay, there we go.
You'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. That's right.
That's all right, Lex.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons.
Oh gosh, did not mean to do that. What did I hit?
Peter only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back.
You'd think like they would just immediately cut me down.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
It's okay, Lex. I'll save.
I've seen
I want to
you.
get past the
Let me
Emperor's
see your
dialogue.
face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route.
Actually, desktop.
By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
All right. Who are you? I know who you are. It says right down here. Gosh, my character's so unobservant. Why am I in jail? Wait.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is
Slick.
not what you will be remembered for.
No, I have to ask who he
I
is.
am your
Okay.
emperor. Your
Gods
accepted.
arrested me.
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
I did a bit of trolling. You know, that would be like the one of the few ways I would accept that our character just ends up in prison with no idea how they got here or who this person is. Okay, we're playing a cleric, so I guess we should hew pretty close to, like, you know, toe the party line, as it were.
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must.
We are definitely joining the Dark Brotherhood.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Looks like
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Stay out of our way.
Okay. Can I grab these? Oh yeah, I can. That's fun. All right. Okay. So, oh my gosh, our stuff is already taken down. Now, for this food mod, apparently, I should keep like a cup at least in my inventory. And also like a fork and a knife and stuff. Okay, also I'll save here. I think actually one of the patches I have does make the game autosave. Yeah, see, it autosaves right there after character creation. So we would have been fine anyway, but I'll save here. Oh, and I don't have to name them. How nice. I don't have to, like... I just have to accept whatever it is. Okay, and I guess since we're doing... Yeah, don't interact. Oh, I can't even, like, throw them around. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Is there a brightness setting? Difficulty? No? Okay. Weird, but alright.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Alright, that's good to know. Thank you for the warning. Hi, Stebby!
We have to keep moving.
There's trouble ahead.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Is there anything good? Alright, Mythic Dawn! Oh man, that, wait. God, why did people do that?
Go back now. Don't worry, sire. We
Steel short sword, great. I can't take her armor, of
They
course.
won't be the first
Oh wait,
to underestimate the blades. I'll take point.
I can take her katana?
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
I don't remember being able to take the katana. How does this work again? Okay, so that's damage, I guess. Wait, durability. Because the blades Oh my god, this character is awful. Oh my god, I hate looking at her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do better with the coloration, okay? Oh, jeez. Also, she's got like a venom sac or something. You think she can like spit poison? Okay. Oof. Oh, yes, please do not lick this lizard. So, can I just... Oh, hello. I get a last chance... Wait, a last chance to what? Oh, to change the character? Okay. I guess I can try to... Oh, gosh. Going to try to avoid doing... How important is alchemy in Oblivion compared to, like, Morrowind? Because, like, obviously it would have been very helpful in Morrowind, but man, I hate doing alchemy. That's locked? Yeah. No comment, but you enjoyed alchemy. Okay. Well. Alright, so we want to be working on blunt stuff, right? I guess hypothetically, we should be using, or technically, not hypothetically, we should be using this axe. My gosh, that's quick. A shield? Is it cool if I use a shield? Do clerics use shields? I'll get a mace. Great. I guess I'll take this. I wonder. Do I want to? Normally when I do. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oblivion does the thing where, like, if you're wearing heavy armor, it's like harder to do magic, right? Or something like that. Okay, can I remember how to do this? Oh gosh, doing it with a mouse. Ooh, I don't like that. Can I do it with... No, I can't do it with the... Heavy armor slows you down, but does it make it... Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Does it make it harder to cast magic or anything like that? Because I'm okay being like a battle cleric. You don't think armor did anything with magic? Okay. Is that a Skyrim thing? Or is that a completely different thing that I'm getting mixed up from? Where am I getting that from? Why do I have this? What game or something is it? Okay, club. Nice. Another club. Guess arrows will sell, right? Yeah, I vaguely remember the lockpicking, but I mean, there's a lot of clubs around here. When I did it, I used a controller with a joystick. Oh my gosh, can we get you away? Turn around, maybe. Okay, so this also counts as blunt. Sure. Let's put on everything. Oh, do I have magic? Yeah, I do. Wait, you don't pick a class at... Wait, do you pick a class? I don't think you pick a class in Oblivion, do you? Or do they do it like at the end? It's like, oh, you've tried everything out. Now you can like make a class. You do? Okay. Again, it has been like 15 years since I played this, so apologies if I've completely forgotten. At the end of the tutorial. Alright. When I was a kid playing this for the first time, I always thought this was like the face of like a lizard, like a chameleon or something. I don't know why I could never like realize. No, it's just a weird little like symbol. I was like, oh, it's a lizard. It's a lizard icon. Cast, yeah. If you want to change spells, press tab. Yep, okay. My blunt skill increased. I'm gonna roll the best blunts in the club. Oh, here we go. Heavy armor. Now we're talking. Hi, Pook. Yeah. Jester time. Okay, I probably don't need so much, like... What's the word? Junk loot? I don't think I'm gonna be that scrapped for cash. At least I hope not. Oop. Oh, a zombie. Okay. No hoarding. Mort flesh. It's not a very cleric-y thing to make poisons, is it? I kind of like the idea of... or rather, I should say... I like the idea of making poisons in these games in practice, but whenever I try them... No, sorry. In theory, I like them, but in practice, I find it too tedious to really actually do it that often. What does Mort flesh? Well, Mort, I assume is... they're pulling it from, like, what? Starlight? What is it? Mortis or something in Latin, which I think just means... body, doesn't it? Or life? Something like that. But, you know, they're going for corpse flesh, I think. Oh, food. Yeah, okay, good. We need food. Helmet. Oops, didn't want the skull. Oh, Warhammer. But that's two... Is that two-handed? Probably two-handed. Yeah, so... Mort is death. Okay. Because I was thinking, like, mortal. But I guess mortal does mean... or imply that a thing is able to die. So, yeah, okay, that tracks. That tracks. Yeah, I know, so I mean, well, you know, it's... Oh, gosh, really? Oh, man. Okay, encumbrance is really... Uh-oh. Did my game just crash? Stream's still going, right? The game just crashed. Oh boy. Yeah, far too much loot, I guess. Well, excellent. Okay, yeah, stream's still going good. Okay. Yeah, Pook agreed. I would love more ports of older games. Like, please don't just do Skyrim all the time. Alright, well, we're pretty far back. Flack. I thought the autosave would be better than that. So, in that case... is there a... quick save? Yes, there is. F5. Alright, we're gonna be writing that F5 key then.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
This is only the...
The captain's down.
Because Lex, Bethesda's shutting down their launcher, so they're putting all the games that were on the Bethesda launcher onto Steam. That's all. Where's it? Okay, there it is. Oh, it's not worth anything. What the heck? How is a Blade's katana not worth anything? I mean, you'd think, right?
Stand aside, prisoner.
It'd be like having a legit samurai sword, like an actual samurai's sword, during the Japanese feudal period. It would be worth something, surely.
I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
My gosh. Okay, I don't need to search the rats. Rats have nothing. Okay, I'm not going to pick up that. I'm going to go straight for the club. Where was it? Right here? Go away. Don't need that. Although the shield is worth a little bit. Ah. Too hot defense. I mean, it's not even fencing it. It's not stolen or anything. I missed that bag. Man, it had calipers in it. I missed out on the calipers. How could I? Alright, all that's probably worth grabbing just to sell it. How do I... Alright. And my proof of purchase is the body of this blade that I carried with me out of the dungeon. Oops. What's that? Oh, okay. Got used to the controls here. That would be a power move, Pook. I don't think anyone would mess with you if you just were able to pull out that many pencils in the middle of the apocalypse. Okay, grab the iron stuff again. Oh man, you know, that is one major downside to the heavy armor, obviously, is that it weighs a lot. How do I drop stuff? How do I drop stuff? This could be an issue. I don't know how to drop anything. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine why they would have dropped agility and acrobatics from Skyrim, because that is a very old school way of doing things, to like, your character gets faster the longer you play. Like, most people don't have the patience for that, you know? Like, just make me fast from the start, and let's get on with it. It's actually worth a little bit, so I'll take it. Okay, let's quick save here, because this is where we crashed last time. Oh boy, I hope. I mean, I don't have that many mods in, so I can't imagine that there's anything that's, like, gonna cause major issues. Oh, I know, this isn't where we crashed. It's a little bit further on. Can I? Yeah, I can. I mean, yeah, that's fair, Pook. I mean, if I had to choose between, say, Skyrim's system of player speed and Morrowind's, I would definitely prefer Skyrim's, just because, gosh, you're so slow in Morrowind. It's painful to play it. It's just painful. Yeah, I mean, encumbrance is a tough one. I like the idea of having to be smart about what you pick up and having to, like, I mean, I like it a lot more in Daggerfall, you know, where, like, in Daggerfall it's frustrating, of course. Okay, let me open my inventory and see if it crashes. No, okay. In Daggerfall it's frustrating, but that's kind of part of the point, is you are trying to get out of the dungeon as much as you can. It's always a risk-reward thing. But then once it got to the much more streamlined dungeons of Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim, it doesn't make as much sense. I just never get over encumbered. We'll see. I guess what I should actually do is try to just get over encumbered real quick. But I'd have to go back and grab a bunch of stuff. Maybe I'll leave the dungeon, get over encumbered, see if I can safely get past that tutorial. If I, you know, just am gentle with it. Oh, ale. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's garbage. Wait, it doesn't give you any, like, buffs anymore? Just restores fatigue for 2 points? Why would you ever? Doesn't increase, like, speechcraft or anything? And, you know, that is a good point, Pook. Maybe they did slow you down because, the game does not load fast enough if you walk too quick. That is something I didn't consider. A spoon. Okay, great. So we've got a cup and a spoon. That means we can eat and drink now. So, okay, Karen Bolet, restore health, and Wisp Stalks is damage health. Same thing IRL every day. Oop. So hotkey is hold down a number and then click that item. All right. What are these? Stinkhorns. No, it doesn't. Okay. All right, not really worth anything. I still haven't figured out how to drop stuff. I wonder if I need to get over encumbered to unlock the ability to drop things. Because I just... nothing is working. Yeah, I mean, I probably won't use hotkeys much either, but I do actually need to use them for eating and drinking. So... let's put that there and that there. And apparently that means if I look at food in the world and press... I mean, I guess I don't really need to do this. But if I look at food in the world and press that button, I'll eat it. It is no, it's not right click because well, it's not right. No, it's not. It's not right click. It's not middle click. It's not any of the other buttons that I had bound. So who knows? Are we gonna be a sneaky cleric? Is that a thing? Oh well. Roasted rat? Nope. Assassin cleric, yeah. Okay, so I really need a quick save before I do like anything, at least for a little while. So let's try to get all these tutorials out of the way if we can. Oh, I don't have anything else that'll heal me. What? Okay, that probably popped up too soon, but whatever. Can you trigger your own trap? I won't hit you though. Hit it. Ooh, bear pelt. And oh boy, here we go. Okay. Okay, we're past it. Rusty iron mace. Is that better? Is there a way of knowing if it's better? Does the weight determine like speed or anything? Oh shoot, I didn't look at. Did it say what button I pushed to drop stuff? Shoot, I didn't look at it. Weight is only encumbrance, okay. Oh. Oh my gosh, really? Wait, that can't be right. Do I have to hold down? That can't be how you do it. That would be so horrible. Animation the same for all class. Oh, okay. Oops. Ugh. I just crashed again. What the heck? Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, there is one thing that maybe I can do that might help. Oh, jeez. Are you gonna come on? Okay. Let's let's change some configs here. What was it called? This. Let's disable this and see if it works any better. Yeah, it keeps crashing. Okay, so we're back. Where are we? I definitely saved after that, didn't I? Maybe not. Oh no, because it was just right here. Alright. Not as far back as I thought it was. That won't put me over, but picking up this ought to. Shift click. Oh, okay, there we go. So let's drop that. Yeah, what if I didn't try shift clicking? Oh well. Not the option for articulating splines. Never. Oh, I want to test this. Okay, so if I hit... It worked. What? What happened to... Oh. Right, of course. Anytime you just randomly curse, I should know what it means, honestly. Oh gosh, we're doing this one. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ow! Ah! Thought I was done. Oh, shoot. I guess I'll dump this, because for one thing, I'm not going to use it, and for another, it's not worth anything, so... Man, this Quirax is so heavy. Oh, I can drop these now. Okay, we good? I think so. It is... I mean, people have gotten it, Detective, and it's not rigged against you because you've also gotten it. I mean, you're playing a 1 in, like, 30 right now. You're not going to get it very often. Can I... Is there any button I can press that will just... No, I have to click OK. Did I... yeah, I mean, I have played Demon's Souls. This is closer to the Dark Souls 1 version, though. I mean, that's what I was referencing when I made it. Whoop. What were you using to hit me? Whatever. I did not make it more expensive. Detective, the whole world is not against you, okay? There. You're happy now? I haven't touched the cost of the hats basically since I started. Oh, hello, wizard. Oh, jeez. That was a lot of damage. Aren't enemies supposed to have health bars visible? Did I turn that off or something? Way to go. Listen, there's been no inflation of the channel point costs. Y'all are just imagining things. Support being set at 90%. And all those get. Wait, what? It's 1984. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here's an important question. Obviously the skill we're using is blunt. But axes also count as blunt because I guess it's what, just like blade and blunt is the only two skills governing this, governing weapons. Do we use blunt, all blunt weapons, or only like maces and hammers? I leave the decision up to chat. Oh my god, it crashed again. Oh my god, okay. I don't know what to do. I mean, and the options are like, at this point, like remove all mods and start over vanilla? Yeah, I'll try to get through the tutorial and see maybe it'll behave better once we get out. I don't know. We'll see. But man, that's rough. Someone time it as well. Okay, it's 22 past right now. See when the next crash happens. Maybe it's just happening. Well, I'm alt-tabbing because it's crashing, but I do have it in windowed mode. Oh gosh. Okay, I am not that close to death. I still have like 2/3 health. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. They can ragdoll you. Alright. Ow. These monkey noises. I mean, I'm streaming. I have to alt tab at some point. It's kind of comes with the territory. I'm gonna try to minimize my alt tabbing as much as I can, but you know. Also, I think chat decided only actual thematically blunt weapons, so no axes. Gold nugget, oh boy. Whip it to repair your... Does it just repair everything in my inventory? I mean, yeah, I agree, Lex. I think axes are pretty cool too. But you know, I'm playing a cleric. Axes are not typically a cleric weapon. You know, it's more of like a barbarian warrior thing. Save again. What's this? Oh, they opened the gate. Okay. What would happen if I just, like, got trapped in there? I did not say that all barbarians use axes. I said axes are traditionally a barbarian weapon. Like, just because a sword is a weapon traditionally used by, you know, knights and infantry and stuff, doesn't mean they only use swords. Okay, did I get everything that I got before? I think so. Classist. Listen. You know what? I'll admit, I am a bit classist. Just not in the way that term is generally used. Conan used a sword. I mean, well, Conan used whatever weapon was closest at hand. Okay, now we've met. Okay, meet up with these guys again.
Think help will get here before more of those bastards. We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Am I supposed to be impressed? My sword for the dragon!
That's right, Lex. He would too.
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
Whoa, chill.
No, she is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us.
Hey, no, go
They
away.
cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I'm not on good terms with the gods. Okay, that would not be. The Nine guy to
I've
protect
served
us, right? We're a
mine all
cleric.
my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
You know, I'm kind of surprised how good the lip syncing is in this. I mean, listen, Lex, this guy is one noble, okay? And he's a noble played by Patrick Stewart. Of course, he's not going to be, you know. Okay, what are we going for? Something that's good for... magic using... Of course, we can also just go with the steed, right? And be faster. Yeah, it's Patrick Stewart. It's not Sean Bean. Right? I mean, definitely... If that's not Patrick Stewart, then I think I probably need a CAT scan. Because I've heard a lot of Patrick Stewart's voice, and I should hope I could recognize it. Yeah, I might just go with, like, the mage or something, because, you know, just a flat 50 more magicka, eh. There's nothing else that's, like, super interesting. Yeah, I mean, the steed, obviously. Maybe I'll just go with the steed, because like, I can get magicka potions. I haven't decided if I want to get super cheesy with exploits and stuff. I might. So it might not even matter how much magicka I have. Alright, we'll go with the steed.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
That's no, but this is Uriel Septim. Martin Septim is another character. So, you, in fact, get owned. Hold on, let me... Well, I don't want to alt-tab. I would move myself to the side if I could. Do I have an option to do that? No, I don't.
Your stars are not mine. Today, the steed shall speed your progress on the road to destiny.
Nice, play. Good work. You should post pictures in the Discord if you haven't already, or on your Twitter, either way, so I can see them. Can you see my fate? Aren't you afraid to
trophies
die?
of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Okay.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You know,
may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Okay, I don't care. Bye. I know what you are, and I know who he is.
Get close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Where are we going? That's locked, okay. Oh, we are going this way, though. £10 still to play with. I should save again after that dialogue, actually.
Protect the Emperor!
Oh gosh. Hi there. No, go away. Good question, Detective. I wonder if there is a sign you can pick that he says, "Oh, wow, we're same seas. We're like BFFs. This is so cool. Wow." But yeah, I don't know. It's probably always different. Where are you going?
Come with us. Your destiny is bound up with mine, and with the fate of Tambriel itself.
I'm gonna get a friendship bracelet with Emperor Uriel Septim, because we've got the same birth sign. What are y'all doing? Hello? Wait, oh, okay, no, there's another one. That's why. On Facebook, yeah. I'm gonna add you to my scrying orb, and we can talk all the time. Him has a friendliness system? What does that mean?
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
Yeah, I'm helping. Just, you know, do your thing. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember that being a thing, that you're supposed to put your weapon away before you talk to people. I'll try to remember to do that. Okay, cool, Plague. I'll check them out after the stream. I'm excited to see what flesh horrors you've painted.
Let me take a look.
Man, how great would it be if, like, I don't know, like a xenomorph or something took him out, and it's like, surprise! I've actually installed like 100 mods. Let's go.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
I kind of need to eat and drink, don't I? Well, no, I need to eat. Also, how is my sleep meter already at 50%? How often do I need to sleep? I might need to adjust some of these values, because it's not been that long.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
Let's... Wait, where's the food? Oh, wait, the food would be here. Let's eat some... cheese. Let's eat more cheese. Oh my goodness. Need to eat quite a bit, actually.
Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For
This
the
one's-
Emperor!
Ah. Hey, none of this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die.
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Your stranger.
No! Oh my gosh, please come kill this guy. Please! Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. That guy was nuts.
Oh, Talos save us.
Oh, Glenroy, no. Okay, anyway.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Maybe I should, like, put armor on him. Emperor's so humble he's happy to die in a sewer dungeon. You know, I mean... Maybe he's a bit of a freak, who knows?
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Yeah, because Sean Bean is much more affordable than Patrick Stewart. And also, Sean Bean's much younger than Patrick Stewart, so it makes sense for Stewart to be the father, the aging father, and Sean Bean to be the son.
Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Did he also tell Todd to take the Amulet of Kings? Is that just... We're like, oh man, that's a great plot point. We should just stick that in the game, actually.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
Wow, what do you know? Barbarian. Okay, so, custom class, absolutely. And we're gonna focus on gosh, we wanna focus on magic or combat? Armor, athletics, blade, block, blunt. Probably magic. We're gonna go magic. It's not with blood, or just like you never see him wearing it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured detective. But like I said, since we were using a blunt weapon, which the game can't determine whether that's a mace or an axe, it says barbarian. Okay, two favorite attributes. Oh gosh. I actually don't know what the good thing to pick here is. Which is health. Should probably do intelligence. Alchemy, conjuration, mysticism. Is it endurance? Yeah. Okay, definitely endurance. And do favorite attributes do anything else besides give the +5? Yeah, I think intelligence and endurance probably the way to go. Okay, 7 majors. Well, obviously restoration and blunt. And then what's what are some good skills for a cleric to have? Heavy armor. We're going heavy armor. Oh man, we're gonna be able to wear Daedric. Oh, that's so cool. Light armor. I don't want to do light armor. I want to do heavy armor. I do a light armor like all the time in these games. Speechcraft, yeah, maybe speechcraft. Like, is speechcraft useful at all? I might go speechcraft though. Okay, that's 4. Mysticism is not bad, actually. Yeah. Oh, man. Although I have to admit, I do kind of like the. I mean, I did do a conjured weapon in Morrowind, but I do like the idea of conjured armor. That's so cool. I can do minor skills, right? Yeah, armor might not be bad either. Although I might make that a minor. Don't bother with athletics at all. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do athletics or acrobatics, I'm sure. Conjuration has turn undead? Okay, then... Oh, okay, then definitely Conjuration. That makes sense. Okay, one more. Illusion? Could go Destruction. I mean... Destruction's not completely out of the question, right? Yeah, I know, alchemy. And it makes sense for a cleric. I guess we go alchemy. They do have attack magic, yeah. Okay, that is 7. Do I do alchemy or destruction for the last one? Wait, alteration does. Okay. I'll do destruction. Oh, do we not pick minors? Oh, there are no minor skills. Okay. It still uses the barbarian thing. Okay, sure. Um, yeah, all right, let's do it. Speechcraft might be a mistake, but oh well.
Guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good.
Yep.
The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
Let's save again. Alright, Horse Armor, the best DLC of any game. Alright, this is like a player housing, isn't it? Dunbarrow Cove? I remember that one.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
No. I can actually move him around. Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Stewart. I will leave you in peace. Okay. I've never understood how the minigame actually works. I like just the mechanics of it. I guess I'll try to figure it out at some point, but so that goes. Oh, is this where they were trying to get to? Wait, it opens. Why didn't y'all just open it? I've inherited an underground lair called Deep Scorn Hollow. Another house, right? Oh gosh. Omeron's Razor. I vaguely remember this DLC. It's just a dagger, right? But it has like... I don't know, it is something. It just does like a ton of damage, right? That enchantment. Oh my gosh, more... Oh my god. Don't remember Battlehorn Castle. I had, I think, all the DLC when I... Ah, there it went. Alright, I didn't alt-tab a single time that entire period, so... It's not alt-tabbing that's doing it. Let me see, what other settings could I possibly alter? Yeah, it's another crash. Is VSync enabled? Does this game have VSync? Well, I'm playing in windowed mode, and I don't. It's the VSync option is grayed out. That's like a try full screen. Ugh. I have no idea what my... How do I show my FPS? Alright, well, I've swapped to full screen. Let's see if... is it even gonna... Okay, there it goes. I hate playing on full screen, but whatever. Let's see. So... Gosh, go away. Did I get everything off y'all? Yeah. Are you a little bit quicker with your weapon away? I think so. True Lex. Is Fallout 4 in... Wait, which one is Fallout 4 in? Goodness gracious. Creation, okay. Because I will be doing Fallout 4 after Oblivion. Against my better judgment. I'm gonna try to beat it. Oh, nice cheese. I'm over encumbered. Wow, very over encumbered. How heavy are those cheeses? Pound each, but wait. What? Oh no, 3 pounds each. Jeez. Why not do Fallout 1, 2, and 3? Well, I'm not a big fan of the Fallout 1 and... Like, I like Fallout 1 and 2, but I don't like that isometric style of game. Okay. So I just would not be able to... I don't know. I should have kept that, actually. It's worth a bit. Dump that. Okay. Sell the amulet, yeah. I know you are unable to sell the amulet. It's a quest item. Flour? I know there's no cooking, so... Anyway, like I was saying, I'm not a big fan of the isometric style of gameplay, so I don't really want to play Fallout 1 and 2 again. And Fallout 3, I've played it. I'm not gonna... I played it a couple of times. I don't really want to play it again. This is well, I mean, I don't really need that, but okay. Yeah. we go to Wayne Priory, and they're like, oh, the Emperor told us to come here to because you know where the area is. Like, oh yes, that's good. Now, do you have the amulet? Like, nah, I sold that like a week ago. You're gonna have to go find it. Go hit up every pawn shop in Tamriel. Is that open? No. Okay. Weird. Okay, edit. All right, let's see. Can we make this slightly less just horrid to look at? Can we get rid of that green is kind of what I'm mainly aiming for. Why does changing the eyes change also like the entire rest of the face? Oh my god. It's just unpleasant to look at in every way. Okay, it's a bit better. Getting closer to a cohesive character facial color. Browse. Okay, that's all right. This might be as good as we ever get. This is, I mean, it's still just, it's awful. It's still bad, but you know, it's less bad. Didn't I want her green? No, not necessarily. I just wanted her to be not. I don't know what. Did I say green? I don't remember saying green. Change the... I'm just gonna go with this. Change the age help any? That's If you go too far, it gets weird. Again, okay. Let's go with this. That's good enough. Finished and exit. Yeah, I might have said clean. I don't know. Dwarven artifacts. Wait, didn't I get this? Okay, whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so many side quests now. Oh my gosh. That's right, Starlight. Lizard gang, rise up. All right. Oh, I got a bunch of spells now. Interesting. Look at that. We need a full helmet. That's all we need. It's just something to cover all of it. Who absorb health is restoration? All right. God. Okay. Yes. That's just a tutorial. It's not more. Your favorite quest is Unexpected Voyage. I don't know what Unexpected Voyage is. Any slaughterfish in here? Left the boob plates on the lizard. Yeah. Those are quite prominent boob plates as well, aren't they? They're quite gangly, too. There's just no muscle on this lizard. That's right, Blake. Whoop. What just happened? Why did I fall on my face? What? What was that? How bad is the, what's the word? Hi, Lex. How bad is the stream delay, by the way? Why does this keep happening? Do you just fall over if you have low stamina? What the heck? Apparently I am. Was gonna head back into the prison and be like, hey, guys, I'm not supposed to be out here. Is the survival mod doing it? That's kind of weird. There was a lot to this survival mod. Oh man, I remember this face. I don't remember is he like, who is he? Is he the Thieves Guild? Yeah. Exactly. Your on mobile delay seems fine. Okay, good. All right, let's go sell all this junk.
No one even knows.
What kind of deal can I make for you today? Only
Is
quality
that the
goods
trade?
for
Yes, it
sale
is.
here. What can I interest you in?
All right. Not gonna keep that. Never gonna use arrows.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, same, Starlight. I always prefer in these games when you're just a person. You're not a hero from the very start. That's always my preferred approach. Wow, you'd think I could sell a deed to something for more than 0 gold. Or septims, 0 septims. See, I don't need Flash Bolt. Oh my gosh, is there not a quicker way to do this?
A pleasure to see.
Ah,
Let's do business.
let's see. Mercantile and friendliness, okay. Sell the patch.
And
Gosh, there's gotta be a quicker way to sell things. I feel like I've played a little bit of Kingdoms of Amalur, but didn't actually get all that far in it. Because wasn't that the one that's like super long and kind of grindy? Or not like grindy, but just like long and just slow in every way.
another. Goodbye. Please come again.
Well met.
Okay, got about. Wait, hold on. How much? Okay, about 70 pounds free now. Nice. And 358 gold. Hopefully that's enough.
Well met.
Hello. What can I do?
Can I
I offer
buy a
the finest
room?
goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Oh, bet. There
I
it
do
is.
have a bed available.
20 gold. Okay,
Very
fine.
good. It's up. Take care.
I mean, that's a pretty... That's not uncommon in that style of, like, you know, survival game. Uh... And... You know, I wonder how much actually... I wonder how much water there is in the game, or is everything just going to be alcoholic? Whose room is this? This is going to be my room, but... I've tried Project Zomboid on several occasions, and I just can never get into it. It's just, I don't know. Let's eat a radish, that should top us off. Again, it's an isometric style game, which I always struggle to get into.
Good evening.
Can I help?
Yeah, I mean, like, even... Oh, Right. I gotta worry about that. Even back in the day, can I see the time? It's only 8:50. Come on. If I wait 12 hours, how tired is my character going to be? Pretty tired. What? Oh, this is the Sheogorath quest, isn't it? Well, you're still not open? Do they open it at 9? Please punch him in the face.
Let's hear it.
So, I need to test something as well. So, I've heard, or rather I read, that if I do that, yeah, it's fine. Apparently, if I just, like, eat and drink stuff that's out on a table or whatever in an inn, as long as it's in an inn, basically my character just pays for it. So I've got 337 right now. And I've got 335, yeah. So I just basically pay for the drink. That is, actually, I quite like that. Oh my gosh, I do need to eat, like, just a lot of food, though. And again, y'all gotta put some water out, please. Don't just put only alcohol out on the tables. There's gotta be something that's a bit more drinkable. Well, I think our character is gonna be an alcoholic, I think. Oh gosh. Has it? Oh no. What is happening? Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I just gotta be careful not to, press Z. Oh, okay, let me stagger into the blacksmith. Hey, sell me a weapon.
I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armor.
Oh gosh. Okay, so barter, repair, training.
May I
Okay.
interest you in some of my fine wares?
Battle axe of hatred. Wow, that is a heck of a thing to dangle in front of a brand new character. Steel helmet. Gosh, all my stuff is rusty. Ugh. What seems to be the hard, Oshifer?
Let's see what we've got here.
Okay, repairing is not that expensive though. That's nice.
You've got a lot to learn.
Wow, thanks, lady.
Good day.
Oh gosh, right, still drunk. Oh no. This is gonna be. Listen, how am I supposed to stay hydrated if the only thing to drink is alcohol? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. I am. You would not believe how much I have to. Fight. The cursor. Oh, jeez.
The whole chapel desecrated.
By the gods!
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to adjust these settings a lot.
You want cheap, and I got cheap.
What can I
What's
interest
this?
you in? I offer the
Okay.
finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I mean, it's probably just never worth buying stuff, right? I should just make
You too.
spells. Oh god. let me get outside and maybe rest for a little while, or wait for a little while. Oh my gosh, it goes down really slow, huh? I would love that potion, Pook. Okay. Oh my gosh.
How are you?
Oh, for goodness sake.
If I had a question about
I'm only 65% drunk right now. Come on.
the best defense. He knows a lot about it. Plus, he'll teach others how
Potion of Hair of Dog. Yeah, exactly. Although, I mean, Hair of Dog is not actually going to help much. Oh, goodness.
Good day.
I've also got another problem now, which is I'm going to have to plan out when I actually sleep. A bit more than I have in the past. Did I? Uh-oh. Oh, no, okay, my character just stumbled through the door. Hey, I need a bed again.
What? I do have a... Very good. Be seeing you.
I will have to invest in... Although, I do have something, don't I? I've got empty canteens. I don't know what to do with those. Oh, for goodness sake. What? Oh, okay, someone just went in there. Oh wait, no, that's not my bed. It is this bed. Oh my god. I feel like I've been taken advantage of by this innkeeper. Oh gosh, he's set me up to fail. Okay, let's go find some water. You don't happen to sell water or anything, do you?
What can I interest you in?
No. I mean, I bet that watermelon would be real nice, but I don't think this mod has
You too.
a thing to let you get hydration back from food. Oh, okay, that was a pretty cool dance move there. Fill up in the river, yeah, that's a good shout. I was gonna look for a well or something. Where would a well be in this city? Wait, is this where I came in from? I think so. Thanks, detective. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, can I... Oh. I can just... Okay, I can just drink straight from it. Can I do anything with this? Can I, like, assign it to a button? No, it doesn't seem to do anything. Just drinking the water from the decorative pond there. Whoa, hello. Where y'all going?
Yes.
There we go. Is this useful? Restore agility. Restore agility, really?
Well met.
Found the mod I... Wait, which mod? The survival mod? Arena district. Maybe just head to the Priory. I'm just gonna head to Wayne and Priory. Let's do it. I guess I don't have to be too fussed about canteens to be filled at wells, fountains, huge barrels. And blood fountains provide blood. Well, if I was a vampire, I guess that's what I would use that for.
Hello. You have my ears.
Wells and fountains. Alright, I'll look out for those. I always liked this statue. I remember liking this statue. I think it was really cool looking. Hyper Septim Hotel. Oh. It always creeped you out, really? I mean, when I was a kid, I used to collect dragon figurines. I was one of those kids. So, you know. I wonder if I have to worry about dirty water. I don't remember seeing anything about that in the... What's over there? Oh, I need to be careful with my stamina. Oh boy. Okay, if I just stand still, it comes back a lot faster. Way Shrine of Julianos. Ah, okay. Thanks, Julianos. Julianos. That is a big moon. I don't think I have any graphics mods in, by the way. I don't think. Yeah, I definitely didn't pick up anything like texture mod wise or anything like that, so all right, and auto walk. Ah, nice. Oh, detective. Oops. I guess I just don't remember this game well enough to have much nostalgia for it. It's maybe a bit too young when I played it or something. Although really my memory of my youth is poor, as in like I just don't, I have a poor memory. I can't remember a lot of it. Strong boys can cry too, detective. It's okay. Okay, those I think heal, right? Oh no, he's for agility. Ugh. I'm basically just gonna get... I need to find all the stuff that restores health. I mean, a little bit of that too, detective, but... I just didn't mean to imply that I had, like, a tortured youth or something, you know? Okay, morning, glory, root pulp, nope. You were a farm cat? Were you one of the ferals that they would just, like, let roam around to eat the mice? Okay, so far, it seems a bit more stable in full screen mode, so maybe I just can't have it in borderless windowed, unfortunately. I mean, it'll be a problem when it comes time to, like, when I have to Alt-Tab to, like, swap hats. Are you gonna attack me? You look like you're gonna attack me. Eat crows and mice for the farm. Why are you eating crows? What did crows ever do to the farm? Yeah, you are. Belted what is that word? I know Quirass. It was the other one, the Braise? Braise? Something like that. It was Braies, I think. It was a pants of some kind. Well, it's all the way back there. I'm not gonna go back for it. You weren't even want. You just assumed that it was Quirass. Are you gonna attack? Yeah, you are. I've said that word several times this stream already. Wow. I'm not that dumb. I'm a little bit dumb, but I've played enough games and read enough books that I would know Quirass at least. Can I? Oh, hello. Jeez. Wait, why did I... What? Don't call me dumb bird. Okay, I gotta go past this, okay. What do you mean daily? You don't have to say that every day. Maybe you deserve it, huh? Maybe it's karma. Is there horseback? Oh gosh, is horseback combat in this? I can't remember if you can
What is
attack.
it, citizen? What seems to be the... Carry on.
Well, maybe that's the way that they should be spelled, huh? Did you ever think of that? Maybe it's me against the English lexicon. Maybe my mom. Who knows? I mean, she's the one who named me, after all. Those are the junk ones, right? Yeah. Night, Starlight! Thanks for stopping by! Resist paralysis. I guess that's not terrible. How bad is paralysis in this game? I don't remember paralysis being much of a thing. Tiger Lily. Watch it be pie. See, look, you can call it like that. Why are you... Obviously, obviously it's not rigged if you can call it like that. I think you're trying to gaslight me, in fact. You're trying to make me second guess whether it's set up correctly. mean, you don't drop cat ears on me. Those are two separate commands. The well has been poisoned. Ow. Nope. Restore Magicka. Okay, I'll keep those. Man, I've probably found the well and it's poisoned.
Excuse me, can I help you? Are you looking for Prior Maberel or Joffrey?
What up, brother Pine Tree? I must speak to
He's
Joffrey.
sleeping, but it must be important. Go ahead upstairs and wake him.
You just let anybody come through here and talk to this guy? I mean, isn't he the head of the Blades? You'd think you would be a bit more discerning with who you let through. Alright, am I allowed to read books? As long as I don't take them? Actually, I should look at the price, right? If they're expensive books, they are usually skill books. Isn't that it? Dryad Saddle Polypore Cap. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to go unarmed, but not enough to actually, like, commit to the bit, you know? I think it would be really just painful to watch.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Also, not very cleric-like, right? We said it would be a cleric, we're gonna be a cleric. And also, I didn't even pick it as a major skill, so it's way too late. I brought you the Amulet of
This cannot
Kings.
be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the... Wait, Prince of Destruction? Wait, what? Who said anything about the Prince of Destruction? I remember that.
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the
guess
lords
I
of
missed
the
it.
demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Oh, well, we're fine then. There's nothing to worry about.
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Okay, so... You know, I guess... I mean, it's kind of implied by this guy's dialogue that he didn't realize when he first talked to him that the Emperor is dead, right? Like, this is, oh, you came fresh from the sewers straight to here to tell him, oh, this happened. Is there any difference if it's like a week later or a month later or a year later that you first talked to him? Has this guy, the head of the Blades, just been completely oblivious to the fact that his emperor is dead for long?
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Hi, Sai. Bye, Sai.
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here.
He crashed. Oh. I mean, yeah, detective, probably. Oh, man. Okay, well, so much for full screen being... I mean, it was a bit more stable, I think. Ah, shoot. When's the last time I saved? Yeah, I am... I am extremely hungover, covered in, like, blood and goodness knows what else. Okay, I'm just... Oh, that's right, I did just save right before I talked to him. I just stagger in here like, hey, Joffrey! The Emperor's dead. Okay, let's get through this again.
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Hey. Ugh. Is it important to talk about any of this? I don't think so.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to
Thank you, detective. Oh, is it? Oh no, it's this chest. Hey, thanks. Yes. Well, it's not a full set, but it is most of a set. Proper armor. Okay, I don't need any of that stuff. I'll go sell that, I guess. Sigh. Ah. Oh, my first pair of boots. Nice. And yeah, look. Argonian wearing boots. What is this tech? Having a good scratch? What? Was there noise? What was it? The steel blue Entaloma cap. These are good ones. All right. Who did Argonian? Yeah, that's right. Lusty Argonian bird. Wow, that's quite a confluence. Goodness. And Argonians really got done dirty in Oblivion. Jeez. Okay. Perhaps the best part of Oblivion. Fast travel. Oh, wait, what time is it? 4 in the morning. Listen, I'm gonna make it my objective to make my problems everyone else's problem. Okay. Wow, what an outfit. Let's see, is there anything else around that I would want to, like... Slash and smash! That sounds like my kind of shop.
The best defense. That's me, Morrow Rufus.
Light armor, the best defense, come on.
I handle the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer. Armor,
Okay.
weapons, I have it all. How
So
may
you
I
can
help?
have these. Oops, no. Oh gosh.
You
I
drive
guess you can have these too. Does every merchant just buy everything? Okay, so what's rusty? The helmet and the gloves. 47. 47 for both. I'll hold on to it. Some will pay higher. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Do I need to repair anything?
I can fix it.
Not really, but might as well.
Enough talk.
Hi, LMD. I actually stream at this time during the week, usually. On Tuesdays and Thursdays for me. Mondays and Wednesdays for most of the world. It's only on the weekends that I do, well, you know, basically a 12-hour flip.
Oracle knows you need axes and blunt weapons. Big ones. So he makes them and sells them here.
You know what, Herbal?
I
I think we're going to have a beautiful friendship. Steel Mace. Okay, now we're getting there. Three damage versus... Wait, no, it does the same amount of damage. What is this? Is it just because I don't have a high enough skill or something that it's not, going back to bed? Hey, LMD, thanks for stopping by. Sleep well. Will the damage get more... What's the word? Differentiated as I increase my skill level, or... Is it about finding more... Is it like... Are the items leveled? Deal with just iron? Okay. Fair enough.
Leave me alone.
What? Bro, come on! I thought we were friends! I actually didn't actually buy anything from you, did I?
Welcome to the...
Oop, are you about to talk?
May I interest
Oh well.
you in some of my fine wares? Good day.
No? Okay. I thought that was a scripted thing.
What?
What?
May I interest you in some of
There we
my
go,
fine
potions.
wares?
I don't
You've
care
made a
about
good
that.
bit of gold.
That's
You've
not
made a
very
good bit of
useful.
gold. That's a good deal.
Okay. Oh, you don't have any good potions, though. All right, bye.
Another salad. I'm through talking to you.
Jeez, why is everybody so mean? I mean, like, I don't have a weapon out, do I? No. Where are my skills? Here they are, somewhere. Oh, my personality's only 28. Why is my personality so low? Like, everything else is, yeah, close to 40. Well, no, endurance is kind of low too, but I mean, you know. Where's my speechcraft? 25, that's not great either. I need to use more spells. Wait, why isn't this healing me? Huh? Hello? What's happening?
Hail.
Are this spell's gonna work? I mean, well, I can't exactly cast that at someone in here, but well, I can actually let's quick save and see if I just blast one of these randos. Ah, how did that miss? Really?
Stop!
Okay.
Then
Why am I not healing? Why is this spell broken? That works.
how can I help you?
Can I at least like level up? Oh man, that poster's so good. Well, even if the spell is broken, can I use it to level? The feed bag, good as new merchandise. All right. What am I supposed to do next? All right, Kvatch. Where's Kvatch? Way over here. Wow. Can I just... Wow, you can just travel straight there. I forgot about that. Hmm. I wonder how much I should limit my fast traveling. But I kind of want to get... I want to at least meet Martin today. And I'm going to go for another 15 minutes. So... Uh-oh.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed. God's blood. You don't know, do you?
Oh, that's right.
Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing. Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
Man, I don't know, Sai, but this voice actor is giving it everything.
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, no, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know.
Slap him in the
I'm getting
face.
out of here before it's
Calm
too
down,
late.
man.
They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Hold on, I kind of want to know where he goes, but uh-oh, what was that? Oh, I am about to die of thirst. I don't have anything to drink. Right. Okay, so fast travel does. Oh dear.
I'm just tired. I can't face it. I have to start over from nothing.
Water nearby?
Not alone. And the chapels and the Elder Council will help us. I don't have much. What
You
can I
have
assist you in?
alcohol? No.
Leave me alone.
Oh dear. It's a different guy? Oh, okay. Is that water down there? It's hard to tell. It's very foggy. Oh man. No, it's not. Oh dear. Oh, it is quite a ways to the river. But I don't think I have a choice. My goodness, it is a long way to the river. Can I just, like, open my mouth? No. Oh, great, I'm dead. I've contracted hell joint! Oh, am I dead, or...? Oh, I am dead. Okay. Alright, we can't fast travel that far, at least. Or at least, if we are going to fast travel that far, we have to be prepared for it. So... I guess we're gonna drink and then take a nap.
Greetings, Argonian.
Actually, this is a good time to test. Oh gosh. It's amazing that people used to live like this. If I just eat this watermelon, would this increase my... No, it doesn't. Okay.
What? You too.
Oh my god. Oh my god. God. Oh. Oh, no. We almost made it. Ugh. Oh boy. Alright. This mod might be a bit of a challenge. For once. Let's, yeah, we're drinking the mead when we go. Oh gosh, I didn't oh man, I didn't realize I was already that drunk. Oh no. Well, we're gonna fast travel, so by the time we get there, hopefully we'll be fine. Let's save again. Okay, we're not drunk.
Come on.
Oh boy.
It's the smell, Rip. What do you want? I'm through talking to you.
Hold on.
You picked a bad. Have a look at my wares.
Yeah, no
I'm
kidding.
sure there's something to suit you.
Oh, wow, those are expensive. Okay, never mind. Guess I'm not buying any potions.
Enough talk.
Weedham Jaw. That name sounds familiar. Why does it sound familiar? Do you do anything else?
We've been hit hard, but we'll come back.
No? Okay.
Be seen.
Mixed unit tactics. Oh, it's not in here. I thought it would be in here. Well... Chainmail Helm. I wonder if that's better than, my... Probably better than my Rusted Iron Helm, but is it gonna be... No, it's light armor. Never mind. Alright, what's up here? Ilav Draugr.
The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Anvil Chapel attack? What?
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next?
Okay. Alright, I don't know what that was.
The Imperial
Covenant.
line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone. Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed.
Okay.
You'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road.
Okay.
He's still trying to hold what's left. If you mean the priest, I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savlian Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
Alright, thanks. Bye. Okay, a few more minutes. Not the stream, but let's see. What can we see up here? I don't remember how much there is to do in Kvatch. I mean, again, I don't remember much of anything about this game, so I don't know why I bother saying that.
Stand back, civilian. This
Wait,
is
you go
no
into
place
Oblivion
for you.
already?
Get back to the encampment at once. The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
I mean, y'all could just leave.
You want to help? You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
Yep, sure.
Don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were. But the great
You have too many teeth?
I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
I feel like, I mean, I'm not an expert on human teeth. I tend not to look at them that much, but I feel like he's got a lot of teeth on the bottom.
Good luck. It's a brave thing you're doing.
Wait, do I have to ask you about Martin? Well, too late now. Oop. I found the gate to Oblivion. I found this. All by myself. Oh my gosh. Got a lot of health. Oh my goodness. Did I just go for the main quest? Well, yeah. Yeah, I did. I couldn't remember what actually happened. So I was like, oh, I'll just come over here and find Martin, maybe. Not quite. Okay. Oh boy. That's not the usual game loop, it's not? I mean, it'll probably be fine, right? Honestly, it's probably what I did the first time I played, so... If child me was able to pull it off, surely I won't have much problem. Do the main quest last or never? Well, I mean, I'm not doing the whole main quest first. Just getting it started. Oh. I'm gonna put on absorb health. I need to check if that actually heals me. There's something broken with the healing.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken. They were taken to the tower. Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Okay, bye. Yeah, whatever, get out of here.
Still holding the barricade? I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Whew, okay. I'm gonna... excuse me. I'm gonna call it here for today, I think. Because I'm about to get stuck into some very... oh, oof. Get stuck into something a bit serious here, I think. So... alright. Oblivion, wow. I would say this is bringing back memories, but like I said, I can't remember much of it. But thank you all for stopping by to watch the first Oblivion stream. There will be many more. I I'll be back in a couple of days, and I'll be playing Shadow Tower Abyss, the sequel to Shadow Tower. So, more of that. In the meantime, let's find someone to raid. There is like no one streaming right now, so if anyone has suggestions, you can toss them at me. Otherwise, I will bumble around and try to find somebody to raid. I mean, it'll be probably very late for you, Lex. But I'll let you know. You'll stay up for it? Alright. New play Pong? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna raid this person. I don't know who they are, but they're playing Dark Souls, so let's check them out. It looks like they are about to place the Lord Vessel, so there we go. Thanks all for stopping by. I'll see you when I see you. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Love you lots. Brush your teeth. I don't know, pay your taxes. Whatever. Bye.